Here come the buzz.
Wow, we gotta kill this stuff.
Down
Yes, yes.
is now up.
Oh, yes, it is.
And family
Oh, they all divided.
are busting
All
up.
divided. All divided.
If you just listen,
Yeah.
you can hear the voices
Yeah.
crying out.
Right out.
Do we
Right out.
have a choice?
What's really going on? What's really going on?
Make sure it's strong. What's really going on?
What's up with this now? Jerry Springer! What's up with this crowd? Ricky Lake! MJ Skyhouse! And G.Money! Debbie West Seaman! Money Tree!
Hello, guests. Welcome for tuning in. This is an example of what I was telling you about. This is one of the Woofy videos that's out in the stores right now. I was taking a little time as you tuned in, and I was tearing a couple of them up. But I want you to see what it looks like. This is what's out there. See, this is what he's putting out. And when you see it in the stores, I want you to purchase it, and I want you to do what you just saw me doing up there. I want you to tear it up. It's trash. It's garbage. It's junk. See? I want you to recognize that. He's also got videos out. But this isn't a copy of his video. This particular video is on another guy out there I'm going after next. I'm going after Jerry Springer. I'm tired of fighting and violence. Now, I want you to tune in a couple of my next shows. I'm going to show you some stuff about Jerry Springer promoting fights. The guy that got right up there with Don King, you see. And I got proof. I've been tracking him, I've been tracing him, and I can prove to you what Jerry Springer is doing to people on the show. And I'm going to show you some of his guests and what he's doing. So I want you to stay tuned for that. Like I said, what's really going on has got some stuff for you. All right. What I did, one of the callers called in here. And see, I track people that call in here. I don't just put up with any old thing. The guest that called in here named Granny, I went after her. I had my people to go to her house and pick her up. I want you to know that we tracked this call back. And we found her because I want to really know more about her and find out what makes her tick and why she said the things she said to me when she called in here. So right about now, I'm going to talk to Granny. Hello, Granny.
Hi.
You want to tell me your real name?
My real name?
Yeah.
Granny.
Did you talk to an attorney before you come on this show?
Oh, no.
You just a smart lady.
I'm my own attorney.
That's what I thought. Very smart lady. That's why I can understand why you enjoy Woofy. Tell me why.
Wolf is a lot of fun.
He's fun.
He wakes up a lot of people. You know, a lot of people are asleep.
But he's perverted. He wakes them up with perversion.
Well, that's all right if that's what it takes.
He
So
promotes,
be it.
But look what he promotes. He promotes profanity. He promotes sex and violence for our young kids to watch on television.
But let me share something with you. I heard Woofy say that he can use profanity, but you can't. Now, is that promoting?
That I can't use profanity?
You can't use it, but he can. Is that promoting it?
Well, I think he's promoting it. I think he's promoting
Well,
it by allowing it.
then you tell me how.
How he's promoting it?
How is he promoting it?
He's promoting it by the things that he's saying, by the guests that he brings onto the show, that
But
are
wait just a minute. I don't hear the guest saying it.
you don't?
I only hear him saying it.
Just saying.
That's why he says he can say it, but nobody else can.
I don't
So
think
he's not promoting it. I think you're trying to cut Wolfie short.
I am trying
Give
to
him
cut
a
him
break.
short. I want him off of here. Have
Give
you
him a break.
have you seen?
We need Wolfie.
You seen this?
He needs to wake up. He woke up the grannies.
Have you listened
Look
to
at me. I like Wolfie.
some of the songs on here? I'm gonna do the nasty. Let's do the nasty. Now, what do you think
Well, now
about
that
title?
depends on what is nasty in your mind.
What's nasty in my mind?
That depends on what is nasty in your mind.
Okay.
I don't have anything nasty in my mind. So he's all right with me.
So he's okay.
He's all right with me. I wish you need to be a Wolfie. Check it out. You
I
know,
can see me up in a wolf mask now, playing that game.
I believe you'd be a good wolf.
You know, I brought you on because I wanted people to talk to you.
I'm willing to talk.
Are you willing to talk to them?
Willing to
I'm
talk.
gonna take some callers.
Good. And let's change some minds.
Yeah, let's
That's what
change
we
it.
want to do.
That's what we're trying to do.
We
We're
want
trying
to
to
change
change some
some
minds.
minds.
I'm
Bring them
try-
on in.
All right, we're gonna change some minds. Okay. We're gonna take callers, ladies and gentlemen. Please call into the show. We want you to talk to Granny. We want you to talk to me. Like she says, we want to change minds, and that's true. I want to change your mind and get your mind off of this perversion stuff like I'm gonna eat you up is on this thing. Let's do the nasty. Me and you and the Paw Paw Patch Mama. You know, this kind of stuff. Anyway, we're ready to take some callers. So I'm gonna take a call right about now. Hey, go ahead, caller.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Good. Who am I
Hi.
speaking to?
The Granny Lover. I love Granny. Granny!
Yes.
How you doing?
Doing good, love. I knew I had some fans out there.
Yeah, I saw the show last week, and you know, I was just thinking about Granny, and Wolfie, and how he said he's gonna bring you on the show. What
Yes.
is that jerk doing on the show? I thought Wolfie was gonna interview you.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna talk about why I'm here. Wolfie was gonna bring her on the show, but could you imagine on the show with Granny with her concepts and ideals and Wolfie's ideals and concepts together? The show would have been very one-sided.
Yeah, straight chaos.
We
And that's
will
what we
eat
want.
him
One-sided. So I needed to be here to intercept this interview today. I had to be here because we want to find out what makes Granny tick. You know, we want to find out. Caller, you got any other questions? Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I just want to know this. How in the world do you be in the studio, and how does Wolfie get in the studio when you're gone?
Security. There's a security. I see. The problem is, we've got some producers that like Wolfie just like you do. They think he helps the ratings. They bring him in and they put him on the air. But when I hear about it and I get back in town, I immediately call the guys downtown and we get him out of here. Something's gonna happen.
Okay, well then, you know what? They need to cut you off. And
Cut
put
me off
Wolfie on. Wolfie and Grandma.
Can you imagine what would happen to our society if people like me were cut off and cut out? This society would run into total chaos. Everybody be running around talking about let's do the nasty.
And that's what the viewers like.
You could picture a society like that?
You know what? I heard the Wolfie CD and it is banging. I love it.
You like it?
I love the CD. I have several copies of the CD.
Do me a favor. You send me those several copies and I'll make it well worth your while.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, you know what I'm going to do with them when I get them?
Tear them up?
I'm going to tear them up.
No. Well, I'll send them to you and I'll just make copies of them. How about that?
Well, you can do what you want to do, but I'd appreciate those copies. Okay, hey, caller, I'm going to take another call. And I want you to think about what you just said to me. Talk to you later.
All right.
Okay, go ahead, caller.
Yes, how you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good.
I'm just seeing Granny on TV.
Yeah, would you like to ask her anything?
What's up, Granny?
You got it?
I love you, Granny.
Thank you, baby. I love you too.
Go ahead. You just want to say that you love her.
I see you like the Wolfie video.
Love Wolfie. Wolfie and I are going to get together, and we're going to put this guy out of business.
So what is Money trying to do?
Trying to destroy us. he's saying things that are not true about Wolfie. I think he's basing everything on his opinion. But we're going to get the facts, the natural facts, the Wolfie and the Granny facts. You know, Granny can tell you a lot of things, and Wolfie can take you many places. With that, we'll be out of space. Deal with it.
Caller, what's your opinion? Where do you stand on all this?
So, well, I like the video, and I'm kind of on your side a little bit.
Why are you on my side a little bit?
Because you're saying all the dangerous things that are going on these days.
Yeah.
You're saying the kids are learning from the video.
Some of the things, some of the stuff they already know, but I mean the video just backs up what they think.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm saying that they don't have to be stupid and go by what they see on the video.
You don't think they'll enjoy having sex?
I mean,
like on the video?
I mean, they enjoy that. They enjoy that. But with the dangerous things in the video, like you're saying, they don't have to go out and do nothing dangerous because of the video.
The video's not doing anything dangerous. It's promoting sex and perversion is what it's doing.
Well, like the last caller said, that is what the viewers like.
They like that.
The entertainment.
How do you feel about it?
Well, I like it.
You like it?
Yes.
Why do you like it?
Because that's just me.
That's just you. Well, see, I want you to think about it, caller. I'm going to take my next call. But while I'm doing that, I want you to think about what you just called here and said. And I want you to think about Granny. See, before this show's over with, I'm going to influence Granny to think like she's supposed to think. Because she's not thinking what she's supposed to think. We're going to find out more about Granny. We're going to find out why she is like she is. Because I am awful surprised at her to sit and take up for something like that.
All right, talk to you later. Bye,
All right.
Granny.
We'll take our next call. Go ahead, caller. We got a caller on the line?
Hi, Granny. How you doing?
Hi
Ho,
there.
Hey, I would like to
ho.
be like you, Granny.
Caller,
Great.
caller. Hold on, caller. You always address the host first. You don't just jump over me and go to my guest because you like the guest. I can tell right off
That's
the bat.
popularity.
Yeah, but see, I can tell right off the
All
bat.
right. Hi, G.Money.
Hi,
How you doing?
how you doing? That's proper protocol. Let's use that, okay? Now, first thing we're going to find out is what's
But
your
I
name.
want to talk to Granny.
Well, what's your name?
My name's Donnie.
Donnie?
Donnie.
Donnie.
Yeah, D-O-N-N-I.
All right, where you from, Donnie?
Originally from Nebraska.
From Nebraska. What do you all do in Nebraska?
What everybody else do, we just live.
Y'all grow a lot of corn in Nebraska?
Well, that's part of it.
All right, okay. All right. You want to ask Granny a question. Let me get out of the way and stop holding you up. Go ahead and ask Granny your question. I hear some whispering in the background. Somebody telling you something on that phone to say?
It's the husband. We like Granny.
Oh, okay.
Granny, how come you jam so much?
We like Granny.
It's an old story, but it's always updated. You got to deal with the facts and you got to deal with the fiction. Now, once you're able to separate the facts from the fiction, you can listen to all the tapes you want to. You can see all the videos you want to.
Go on, Granny.
Because you know what's going on.
Money, you can't handle Granny.
Now,
I think
hang
you
on
messed
in
your
there
back.
with that. Just keep your facts separated from your fiction.
Back on G-Money, you can't handle Granny. You met somebody you couldn't handle.
I heard that, Granny.
Who's that back in the
This
background
is
with
her
you?
husband. We was flicking the channel. We from Nebraska, and we don't just grow corn. See, you being sarcastic. You know. but
I
we
was
like
in
Granny.
Nebraska. Yeah,
We heard
Nebraska.
about the show in Nebraska. We like Granny. Granny.
We like Granny.
We taking a hat off to you. I wish more women would like you. My mother is something like you, but I wish I had a grandmother like you, Granny.
I'll be your granny.
Thank you, Granny.
I'm gonna
Thank
take.
you.
I'm gonna
Can you
call.
write to Granny?
Call it.
You
Yeah,
write to
you
Granny?
can write to the show, and I'll get the letters to Granny.
Okay, thanks, Granny. Keep up the good work.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
All right, callers. There's another example of what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. People out of Nebraska. Perversion in Nebraska. I tell you, I've heard everything now. I thought all the things people did there was grow corn, went to church, and watch television. But that's okay. Granny,
Yes,
I like you too.
I love you.
Can I get you to change? Can I get you to
I
look at
have
life
to
differently?
stick to the facts.
Stick to which facts are we talking
Any of it, in any given situation.
And you think you don't see the facts
Stick to the facts.
that Nazi, that the wolf, well, you don't see that the wolf is bad.
Not at all.
You don't
The
see that.
wolf is a motivator.
You don't see that.
And that's what we need. Everything is so draggy and boring. If the wolf can stimulate, first of all, he gets your attention.
How about airplane
But
crime?
separate his facts from his fiction, and you should keep the wolf. Don't you remember the wolf? What Granny told Little Red Riding Hood about the wolf? But Little Red Riding Hood ran away. But Granny never did tell Little Red Riding Hood what happened after she left.
What do you heard? What did you know?
She didn't tell me either.
Do you relate to the granny in the story?
Everybody should relate to the granny in the story because it serves purposes.
You did hear there's a movie coming out about it, right?
Yes, and I can't wait to see it.
I think it's called Little Red from the Hood or something like that.
That's good too. All of it's based on facts. And I want to say to all the young people, regardless to what you hear, you can't wipe them all out, but just get the facts.
But that is not the way we heard the story at all. How did he change it up like that?
I didn't change it.
He changed it.
No, he didn't change it. I think you changed it after it left him.
After it left
You see,
him
he spoke the words. You made the interpretation.
and turned it into a children's book.
Yeah.
I
And,
toned it down.
and a money maker.
Yeah, it made money.
That's right. And that's what you all about, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, you got me on that.
Say no more.
You got me on that, but I toned it down. I made it something that children could read. And
Well,
could
you
tell a
had to
bedtime
operate
story.
within the framework of the law. So
Exactly.
that's why you toned it down. But you'd be extreme if you could get away with it.
Oh, I don't think so. I wouldn't go to perversion like that.
Well, anything can be perversion. A minister can be perversion.
Yeah, I missed some
You see what I'm
perversion.
saying? But deal with the facts. Get the facts straight. That's the only thing I'm saying. And then you'll end up being a granny. And a powerful one because you have something to say.
But we see now the real story, the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is the way he's bringing that story to us today is the way it really happened.
That's the way it really happened.
And if we convert the story into a children's
That's right.
book. Now,
Exactly.
what we have today is the adult version of that
Right,
children's book.
right. And you can reconvert it back into the children edition. It's endless. It goes on and on and on.
Well-
Ask any literary person, they can tell you your imagination is there. And if you base your imagination on facts, then you won't get sidetracked. So let's deal with the imagination and the facts and the fiction and all of that. And I think our young people will understand. They have to be entertained. Years ago, young people were entertained with fairy tales. Those were lies. You know that. They were all based on fiction, and they were lies. But when you went to church, they told you it was a sin to tell a lie. Do you see how that has never been settled? Generations down through the generation. Well, that's the way it is with this. Let's re-educate our young people. Learn to hear and don't hear. Learn to see and don't see. Deal with the facts. That's love from Granny.
Okay, you all heard what Granny just said. Now that was very, very heavy, but I don't agree with none of it. And I'll tell you why, because it's about perversion. When you sit and say that facts and perversion is the same thing, you were trying to confuse the people. I don't care how elegantly you speak. I don't care what kind of words you use. I don't care what you put out there. Wrong is wrong. Wolfie is wrong. That perversion is wrong. Let's do the nasty is wrong and all that. And we're going to get it off there. Now we're going to take some more calls. Caller, go ahead.
What's up, G.Money?
Hey, what's happening, caller?
It's Serious B calling.
Yeah, some serious business. I know that's right. Go
Nah,
ahead,
man,
caller.
Serious B stands for
You
serious brother.
You serious brother. Okay, and I'm about serious business. Go ahead.
You know what I think about you, G.Money?
What's that?
I think you down with Fisher Price, man. I think you plastic.
What's that?
I think you plastic. I think you fake, man.
You think I'm fake?
Yeah,
Why am I fake?
because
Before I hang up on you, why you think I'm fake?
you
You encouraging us to stay broke, and you trying to make us miss the message. And I'm down with Granny and Wolfie.
Encouraging you to stay broke.
Yeah, the reason why I say that, you said you want us to go out and buy the CD, then turn around and break it. We're losing our money, and then we're missing the message. So
No. What you don't understand, if you buy the CD and send me, I'll send your money back. That's what you didn't know. You won't be broke on this. I want the CD gone. I'm using my money to get perversion out of your hands and to save you and to save your generations to come behind you. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm putting my money to some good use to try to save our society today, because when you sit there and you watch that and you tell me that making money has something to do with watching that perversion that he's putting on the air, no, I will not buy it. Go ahead, caller.
G-Money, see, this serious B. I'm a serious brother, but I'm real angry. And I ain't got no way to express my anger. And when somebody come out and they able to communicate the message, and they're saying the way I feel good. Because I can't get a chance. Nobody won't give me a chance to do it. And now you're trying to take our chances away.
What are you hearing? You said a message? What message are you hearing?
See, we got a lot of anger inside because we feel like a lot of people are against us.
You
heard the song last week about trap? I feel trapped too. I can feel them brothers, man. You know, I'm walking down the street. I get stopped. You know, police roll up and just start roughing me up and throw me on the ground and kick me in the neck and laughing at me and saying, what you gonna do about it?
Okay, wait a minute.
I don't even sell dope.
You know what?
And then he tell me, and you know what he tell me? You know what he tell me? He say, and if you do, what can you do? He got some crack in his pocket right now, and he can plant it on me. It's his word against mine. Okay?
Caller, I think we're talking down two different streets here. We're talking about naked women and people doing nasty things. And you tell me about the police and crack. Now, we're talking about two different things here. Now, if you got some anger to express about the police department and what's going on, you welcome on this show, because I'll express those opinions with you. I'm not against that. I'm against police brutality. I don't appreciate it either. I'm going to tell you that right off. And I'll use my money to do something about that. I don't like that. But I'm not talking about police brutality today. I'm talking about the perversion of women. I'm talking about cursing, profanity. I'm talking about the degradation of people. I'm talking about allowing our children to see things that I don't think they should see. We need to have more education in our society today. We need to cut the drugs. We need to cut the violence. We need to care about each other. We need to clean up our acts. We need to stop with the sloppy dressing. We need to clean it up. I'm telling you. Caller, you got anything else to say?
There's nothing wrong with sloppy dressing. It's just the way we dress. It's not sloppy. You say it's sloppy.
You don't think it's sloppy?
No, I don't think it's sloppy.
All right, I'm going to tell you something, then I'm going to cut you off.
I think it's freedom of expression.
I'm going to tell you something, then I'm going to cut you off. Back in my day, police didn't catch us because we didn't wear baggy, sloppy clothes that we couldn't run in. We were able to run. We were able to hop fences and get over them. You hop a fence and some of that stuff y'all wear today, you're going to snag, hang up, the man got you. That's why there's more of y'all in jail today than it was us. That's your problem. You need to change up some clothes. All right? Click.
All right.
All right. Next caller.
Yeah.
Grandma, I was just flipping the TV and I seen you. I'm like, Mama, right on TV.
Baby. Hello, sweetie.
Grandma, I miss your kid, man. We need to come back down on where you at.
Coming down, baby.
Man, up here, it ain't kicking it, man. All this, man, fat fool, I'm tired of that, man. Check us back, Mom, I'm tired of that. Man.
Wait a minute. Hey, ho. Wait a minute. I was daydreaming up here or something. Caller, who are you?
Man, this little kid.
A little kid?
Little kid.
Okay, let me explain to all you callers out there again. We got something called protocol. You talk to the
big bad wolf, I'm gonna eat you up. And I don't really care. I'm gonna eat you up. I'm gonna eat you up, yeah. I'm gonna eat you up. 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 Eat you up. Hi, little girl. What's your name?
My name's Little Red Riding Hood.
Well, Little Red Riding Hood, you know something? You sure are looking good. I'm BBW, the big bad wolf, but you can call me Wolfie.
You know, Wolfie, you sure are big. I mean, like, real big.
Well, look here, tell me something. Where are you going?
I'm going over to Granny's house down by the sticks. But you know what? I'm not supposed to be talking to strangers.
Okay, Red. I don't want to get you into trouble, so I'll see you later.
Bye, Wolfie.
up, Granny. She wasn't too bad for an old ball. I'm gonna get those arms, and before too long, I'll be saying yum yum. Look here. I'm gonna get those legs. I'm gonna eat you all the way. Do you hear what I say? And look here. By the time I get through, there'll be nothing left of you. Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat you up. I'm gonna eat you up. You better beware. I'm gonna eat you up. I'm the big bad wolf, baby. And I don't really care. I don't care. I'm gonna eat you up. 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 I'm trying. Come in. Oh, hi, Red. Could you come over here by the bed?
Granny, what big eyes you have.
Oh, that's the better to see you with, my dear.
And Granny, what big ears you have.
Well, that's the better to hear you with, my dear.
And Granny, what big teeth you have.
That's the better to eat you with, my dear. Look at here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat you up. I'm gonna eat you up. I'm gonna eat you up. I'm the big bad wolf. I'm the big bad wolf.
Stop.
I don't
If you just listen, you can hear the voices.
I hear the voices.
Crying out. What's going on?
Hey, something's found!
Patient is gone.
What's really going on?
What's going on?
Hey, something's found!
Right now, something's wrong.
Yeah.
I played on bus,
Oh yes. Oh yes.
drugs.
They everywhere. They
Here
everywhere.
comes the bus.
Wow. We gotta kill this stuff.
Down
Yes. Yes.
is now up.
Oh yes, it is.
And families
Oh, they all divided.
are busting
All
up.
divided. All divided.
If you just listen,
Yeah.
you can hear the voices
Yeah.
crying out.
Right out.
Do we
Right out.
have a choice?